Newton's laws in 1686. Sir Isaac Newton first presented his three laws of motion in the Principia Mathematica Philosophiae Naturalis. Newton's first law states that, if a body is at rest or moving at a constant speed in a straight line, it will remain at rest or keep moving in a straight line at constant speed unless it is acted upon by a force. For example, a man kicking rest ball. Law of inertia, also called Newton's first law. Inertia is the tendency of an object to remain at rest or remain in motion. Inertia is related to an object's mass. Mass is the quantity of matter in a substance. Galileo refined the concept of inertia. Galileo did not believe the ball came to a rest because it desired to be in its natural state. The theory of inertia says that an object's inertia will maintain its state of motion. So the ball should roll on forever. The ball only stops rolling because an external force, friction, causes the ball to stop. The more inertia an object has, the harder it is to change its state of motion. Newton did not invent the law of inertia. Newton's second law. Newton's second law of motion can be formally stated as follows. The acceleration of an object is produced by a net force as directly proportional to the magnitude of the net force, in the same direction as the net force, and inversely proportional to the mass of the object. The net force is equated to the product of the mass times the acceleration. Phi net equals ma. Greater mass requires greater force and small mass requires small force. Newton's second law difference form and constant mass equation are shown. Here velocity, acceleration, momentum and force are vector quantities. A man walking on road. Newton's third law of motion. Newton's third law of motion states that whenever a first object exerts a force and a second object, the first object experiences a force equal in magnitude but opposite in direction to the force that it exerts. Newton's third law of motion tells us that forces always occur in pairs, and one object cannot exert a force and another without experiencing the same strength force in return. Forces always come in pairs. You push on a wall, the wall pushes back. Another example of Newton's third law of motion. Thank you and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel.